to today's question and answer interview. We are going to talk about the case of 1803 Marbury versus Madison. We are here today with John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, William Marbury, James Madison, and the Chief John Marshall reporting about this court case. Now please welcome our Chief Justice, John Marshall.
Hello, I am super excited to be here.
Okay, let's start with our first question. What was your opinion on this case?
I honestly found that Madison's refusal to deliver the commission was both illegal and correctable.
Do you understand the power you are giving to the court by making that decision?
Yes, I believe that the court system should have the power to review the decisions made by Congress.
Now this was the case where the Supreme Court struck down an act of Congress's unconstitutional.
Correct.
It was also the first time the Supreme Court established that power.
Correct.
Where in the Constitution does it say that the Supreme Court has that power?
It is in the structure of the Constitution.
I see. Well, all right. It has been a pleasure here with you today.
Thank you for having me.
Now let's welcome our next guest, John Adams.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me here.
We have a few questions for you, Mr. Adams.
All right, I'm ready.
So, Mr. Adams, when you were president, was Marbury a good Secretary of State?
Yes, Marbury was one of the top people that I wanted to go through within this case.
Why did you not deliver the messages to Marbury before he left office?
He should have known. He was doing a good job of what he was doing, but on the other hand, I should have told him to keep up with the good work and keep doing what he's doing.
What did you think when this commission wasn't accepted for Marbury when Thomas Jefferson became the new president?
I was not shocked. I knew that Marbury didn't like Thomas, and Thomas didn't really like Marbury. I couldn't help the situation. I was no longer president, but if I were president, I would keep Marbury.
That is true. It would be hard to be in your shoes because Marbury would probably want you to help him, but you can't. Anyways, why didn't Marbury and Madison not like each other?
I don't think that it's that they don't like each other. They were just totally campaigning against each other.
Oh, I got the hang of it now. Well, we have more to talk to about this case. We will see you later.
All right, thank you for having me, and have a good day.
You too. Now let's welcome our next guest, James Madison.
Hello, thank you for having me today.
We are just going to jump right into these questions now.
Okay, go right ahead.
So, Mr. Madison, why did you not deliver the message to Marbury, who was going to become the Justice of Peace for the District of Columbia?
I did not deliver the message to Marbury because I believe that it wasn't valid anymore, and John Adams had not gotten the commission delivered before he left office.
So, it was John Adams who did not deliver the commission before he had left?
Yes, Mr. Adams was the one that did not deliver the message.
Why did the message not get delivered before Adams had left office?
It did not get delivered before Adams had left office because John Marshall was the Secretary of State for Adams, and he did not get it delivered in time.
Okay, I see now. Well, we'll let you go. We're going to talk to one of your other court friends.
Thank you for having me.
Now let's welcome our next guest, William Marbury.
Hello, thank you for having me.
So, William, how have you been since the loss of your case?
Other than the sad moment of losing the case, I became a successful businessman.
That is very good. What was the saddest part about losing your case?
Probably knowing that I was good enough, but my commission just didn't get passed through.
Why did you sue Madison?
I wanted a writ of mandamus.
What was the reason for not winning the case?
The case was seen as unconstitutional because it gave the Supreme Court authority that denied by the Article 3 by the Constitution.
What did this court create?
This court delivered the judicial review.
Wow, that is used today. Well, isn't that cool? Well, we have one more person to interview. We'll see you later.
Thank you for having me.
Now we're going to welcome our last person, and now comes Thomas Jefferson.
Hello, and thank you for having me.
So, Thomas, what do you think of Marbury?
I would not say I was campaigning for him, but most certainly did not like him.
Were you mad when he sued your Secretary of State, James Madison?
I wasn't necessarily mad. I can understand where he was coming from, but also it didn't go through in time, and I can't do anything about that.
Were you happy about winning this court case?
I was very pleased with the outcome. This created something very big to the U.S. now.
Yes it did. Well, it was great talking to you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. It was an honor.
Well, that's a wrap. Madison wins, and now we have the judicial review. I would like, again, to thank all of you guys for coming to talk with us. It was a pleasure to hear about your huge case.